Yes, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? And it is a genuinely good morning today. Manchester United securing top four last night. Manchester United getting back into the Champions League, which is where we should be. Top four done, League Cup done. We'll speak about the FA Cup semi-final, FA Cup final that's coming up next Saturday. We're going to run through everything that happened yesterday. 4-1. I said it'll be 4-0. First time that we've scored 4 goals in a league game in 15 months. And your man called it. And I cashed out a 4-0. That's the biggest celebration of the day. I really enjoyed that bit. But Man United last night securing top 4. Let's speak about the performances. Let's speak about that man there. Let's speak about this man here, Casemiro and Ten Hag. Certainly 2 big driving forces for us getting back into the Champions League. There's so much on this show today. There really is. Let me quickly get this up so I don't miss anything that you guys send in. First and foremost, I want to say we're doing a massive giveaway today. Genuinely a huge giveaway. Let's hit 500 likes and I'll announce it. To kick off the show, I'll say hello to everyone in the community. So if you're going to be bored by this, well, screw you. JVD, good morning to you. Syed, Sue Beckett, Chris Jackson. We've got Charlie B, Ben, Hodgson, Daisy, Nathan, Innes, Ricky, you're there, AJ, Paul, Charlie. We've got Jamie Lord, Julie. We've got Ian Cartwright on Facebook, Ross Windsor. We've got Josh and Fred Cranham. I see you there as well. Carl, Vicky, Ruben. I think I remember your name. I see you there joining in again. But look, good morning to everybody. It's going to be a good show. I think you're going to enjoy this one. I'm going to enjoy it. So once we hit 500 likes, everyone drop a like on the video. We'll announce the giveaway that we're launching today, and it's a cracker. But look at this. There's no rest for the wicked, eh? Me, Jake, and Bao yesterday recording a podcast after the game. Really enjoyed it. I hope you will too. There's a little bit of swearing in this one. It's quite a bit of swearing, actually. We all get excited. I'm going to try and rein it in because I appreciate that there's going to be some young listeners listening to it as well. So if you do enjoy it, the link is, you can listen to it on Spotify. Just type United People's Podcast into Spotify, Apple Podcasts, anywhere. You can get it, all right? Let's get into this show, though, because this man is our manager. Yes, Erik Ten Hag. I'm going to be doing a video on this at lunchtime today. You know me, right? I'm a positive person, right? I really am quite a positive person. I prefer to take the positive outlook. And ever since day one, even when Ragnick was our interim manager, and the idea of Ten Hag coming in, I was excited at that point. And it's built. It's gone on top of that. It's built and it's built and it's built to this point now where we've secured. This might blow your mind. Maybe not blow your mind, but it'll make you go, oh man. We all know the last 10 years has been crap. This is the first time in 10 years that Manchester United have secured a trophy and finished in the top 4 in the same season. The first time in 10 years. Just take a second to sit back and think about that, because it might make you cry. Whoa! Whoa! Holy crap. How much? What is going on here? I might break the gong. Alex and Nathan. Both of you. I feel like I'm a cattle market. I'm at a cattle market. Mate, that is incredible. Wow. 50 each. My God. And we've got Ruben, you legend, and Shaq's gift. This community is the one, and I can't wait to announce this giveaway today. All of you are legends. I was working really hard on the software yesterday. Made some serious progress on the software. This is going to be exciting. I keep saying this. I cannot wait to launch this software. And all of this, one sec. What's going on here? What is going on? You're all wild, man. You're all champions. You all are absolute legends. As I hope this man will be once he leaves Manchester United. It's been a cracking start. this season was all about getting back into the top 4, securing Champions League because of what it means next season, because of where we want to get towards. And this is the start of it. Save the Jungle. How you doing, buddy? You're saying congrats to all and thanks for Sam for the community, mate. I love this community. Everyone thanks me for it. I suppose I helped bring everybody together, but you are the community. You make it what it is. You're all complete legends in my eyes. I think I might have missed it. Martin, you're saying time to rest some players. Well, I definitely agree with you. But maybe Erik Ten Hag would disagree with all of us. I don't know whether he's actually going to do it or not. But look at that. Look at that on the arm. The Champions League badge. And look at this as well. That's what I'm looking forward to. That's Alex, by the way. Alex and Nathan, seriously. You're heroes. Thank you so much for gifting those. Yeah. You're helping take this community to somewhere else. And the football here. Let's roll our sleeves up. Because we're going to be seeing that next season. I still, as soon as I saw that stat this morning, that it's the first time in 10 years that we've got a top 4 finish and a trophy in the same season. I'm like, wow, that's madness, isn't it? It really is madness. Can I just say congratulations to Liverpool on their 7-0 trophy? That's the only thing they got this year. Absolutely crap club. Isn't it amazing? Football is just so, it just works in cycles. Man United cycle has been one hell of a downward cycle. It's been a spiral downwards for a long, long time. Ten Hag said this after the game. He said, getting Champions League, mission accomplished. For the first season, yes, but not mission accomplished. We want to be more. We want to be the best in the world. Ten Hag is, of course, happy that Champions League football is secured. But he really is just, he's not, I love his focus. He must be a very good manager to work under. He must be a hard manager to work under. Absolutely. Like it will drive you. He'd expect the highest of standards because he expects the highest standards himself, doesn't he? And I think that's what allows him to be the sort of manager he is, because his work rate is relentless. He's always in early. He's working hard. He's working weekends. He has the capability to tell everybody else to work that hard too. Because if he's doing the standards and the players aren't matching it, well, he can call them out on it. But this is what he said after the game. And he used the opportunity to make it very clear to Manchester United's new owners, we need better players. We need better players. If we want to compete for the highest trophies, we need better players. This club belongs in the Champions League. We want to be the best in the world, but we need better players. And I think we all agree on that. No one's looking at that game yesterday and going, I completed it, mate. Because let's be honest, Chelsea should have scored like 3, maybe 4 goals. Man, they are crap. How on earth you can spend 7? It genuinely makes me take a step back. How you can spend 700 million and look that bad. Absolutely abysmal team. Their finishing was woeful, but they played through us quite easily, quite a lot. And Ten Hag wouldn't have been happy with that. We're looking at that team yesterday. You know exactly what I want to happen this summer. We need a top-class, world-class centre-forward. I think we need a world-class central midfielder too. Because Eriksen and Casemiro, when they're working and they're dovetailing properly, they're incredible. That's not a midfield that can sustain a Premier League challenging campaign at the same time as sustaining a Champions League campaign. The football next season, like we're not playing Europa League next year. We're going to be going up against the big boys. I think we're in pot 2. Let me see if I can pull this up here. This is just out of interest because I saw this earlier. And this isn't complete yet, of course, because the domestic seasons aren't finished yet. So there will be clubs that can go in and out of it. Here it is. I knew I spotted it somewhere. Let's pull this up. I think people will be interested in seeing this. Right. This is the coefficient rankings of the Champions League. So Manchester United here, we should be going into pot 2 because of our own previous history in the Champions League. Look at the teams we can get. It means we're going to get either Roma or Sevilla, Barca, Napoli, they're open, Dortmund, PSG, Benfica, Feyenoord. That could happen. Feyenoord, that'd be funny. It's good to be back in the Champions League. Screw Thursday nights. Screw Thursday Sundays. Next season, we're going back to the standard practice. Tuesday or Wednesday night games. And more Saturday games. So I'm just looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to it. There's a few super chats in here. Everyone's feeling vibing. It's almost like we're back in the Champions League. Let me read a few of these out. 1 second there. I don't want to miss that one. V33 saying, if we had Kane, we would have smashed 6. But dude, how many times have we said that this season? Last night, another example of it. Martial scored, but Martial, wasteful. JVD, my man, what are you saying? Off topic, but thank you so much for everything. The community you're building. You made this season, crazy season, even better. Have a beer. Legend, man. Absolute legend, man. I love this community. I really do. I love getting up. I love researching for an hour. I don't know, hour and a half in the morning, bringing this show together. Keeps me on top of United and what's going on. If I didn't have this, I wouldn't be able to keep on top of it all. Alex, you're a hero, man. Everyone say big up to Alex, because Alex in the background has been helping me with the website for a long time. It's my fault that it's taken this long because I've been distracted with other things. But Alex is a ledge. I said I would drop 50 if we made top 4. Didn't believe we would. Sam, you and this community restored that belief. Mate, you're a ledge. You're an absolute ledge. Somebody must have followed my prediction on the 4-0. Did anybody follow it? No? Well, you missed out. Although you would have had to cash out. Julie, you ledge. You're saying one word told you, believe. Thanks, Sam and the squad. Everyone's got great vibes today, man. Everyone's got great vibes. As we should. As we should. It's been a while, I suppose, since we've been able to have this sort of confidence and belief in Manchester United on the pitch. Off the pitch, I'll speak about the takeover a little bit later in the show because we've got to speak about that. Sam Mack, you're saying, Sam, I remember your words about how Brighton and Brentford were the games 39 and 40 from last season, and things would get better. We have come far since, but miles to go. Lots. This is stage 1. I still think, I think we've had this conversation quite a few times already as a community. I think we're about, I think 40% of the way there. From before Ten Hag came in to Ten Hag's dream perfect team that's working seamlessly and flawlessly every week. If that's 100% and 0 is before he came in, I think we're about 40% of the way there, nearly halfway there. There's so much more that's needed. But with that 40%, we've got back into the Champions League. We've got the League Cup. And hey, let's see what goes on next Saturday. City are heavy favourites. Sure they are. I know they are. I'm not pretending that they're not. But let's speak about the game itself, right? And let's speak about some individuals. Actually, no, before we do. No, sod that. I will speak about this first. Let me quickly rearrange this. Let's go up there. Sorry, I'm just rearranging the show quick. I think that one there. That one there. Right. Let's go down here. Nathan, you're saying this chat is ridiculous. Is anyone not a member? Well, that's because you're an absolute hero. And Alex is an absolute hero. And everybody's a hero. Man, wait, what is it? It is crazy in here. JVD, you're saying don't forget to like and don't forget to follow and join the Telegram community if you're not part of it. But another 20 gifted memberships, man. Danny, you're gifting 5. Jay, you're gifting 5. And Siam, you're gifting 10. There's new names that pop up for gifted memberships as well. There's proper OGs in here. I need to get like new techniques. New techniques, Matt. You're just amazing, man. You're absolutely amazing. It's an absolute party vibe in here. And speaking of party, let's get the general of the party up. Casemiro, who might have a headache this morning, thanks to Bruno. Did you see this? Bruno just been like, just slapping him upside the head. He's going, oh, go on in, slap. I'm surprised Casemiro turned around with a smile. Look at that. That's a perfect little clip to stop it on. Casemiro last night was Champions League Casemiro. I think we've all talked about his form this season. Jake put it on the pod really, really well. When Casemiro plays like Casemiro can, he's head and shoulders above everyone else. Like, his performances really stand out. Don't you think? And then that's where it goes in those games where he doesn't have as good a performance. It really stands out because you're like, well, I know he's better than that. But Casemiro yesterday, I think Ten Hag said it after the game, didn't he? Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Well, Gary Neville, actually. He's saying without Casemiro, United would not be heading back to the Champions League. And it feels like we need to get this bad boy on. Let's celebrate. In fact, I might get shut down for copyright on that one. Let's play this one. This is Erik listening to his favourite tune.
Bona tarda, Laia Coll de RAC1. S'ha parlat molt
Casemiro! La 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 la. Casemiro! La 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 la. Ni él se lo cree, que remate pateó a lo Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, positive vibes are good, aren't they? I need to put that on a t-shirt. I've been working on a Casemiro piece of merch for so long, but just not quite got it out yet. How are we doing, man? We've nearly got 400 likes already. I'm going to be announcing the giveaway very, very soon by the looks of it. Remember, as soon as we hit 500 likes, I'll announce what the big giveaway is for today. And today's map day. We're going to bring up the map a little bit later in the show. But Casemiro yesterday, I agree with Gary Neville. Casemiro is just, you look at Casemiro and you go, there it is. There's the levels. That's the standard we need to be aiming to win the Champions League. To win the Champions League, we need four centre-backs, four defenders playing as good as Casemiro did in midfield there in their own respective positions. We need a striker, someone like Harry Kane, who scores relentlessly, clinically. A bit like what Erling Haaland has done this year. Obviously, Erling Haaland is setting records and breaking all sorts of records. So I'm not saying to that level, although that would be quite nice. But on that level, we need that across the pitch. There's a comment there from Kevin saying we really need to get a midfield that is comfortable in possession. Yeah, because that big C word, control, we didn't have it. That's what I mean. Like, Ten Hag will be happy with the win yesterday, happy with the top four, happy with the season. Yes. Will he be happy with that overall performance yesterday? I don't think so. He'll be happy with the 4 goals, sure. He'll be happy with a lot of it, but not enough control. Richard is saying, Sam, when are we getting the Casemiro emoji? He's already in there. Casemiro emoji is in it. I'll fix it. Him pointing to the back of his shirt. You can use that bad boy. There's a good comment there. And I think I'm going to. Look, I know, right? I should just focus on United, and I shouldn't really take the piss out of Liverpool season. But
we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
It feels nice. Feels nice to be sitting up, looking down on someone, and just pointing at them and laughing at them for a while. Everyone's been able to do it to us for a long time, man. Yeah, but we're not back yet. We're still not. Until we win the Champions League. And I tell you what, I'm actually going to put this as the poll today because I think this is going to be a really interesting one, right? Hypothetical question. Next season, if we can win one, what do you choose? Would you choose Man United to win the Premier League next season or the Champions League? If you can only choose one, we can win only one. If we can, geez, we win one of them. That'd be amazing. But if you had to choose between the Champions League or the Premier League next season, which one would you go for? I asked that on the podcast. I was expecting just like a complete everyone straight up Premier League, but it wasn't. I was I was surprised. So I'm going to leave that as the poll. All right. I suppose the question there is that what would you rather win first? What's going to be the trophy that you win that makes you go, you know what, United are back? I'm going to leave that poll up. I apologize to everyone on Champion. I apologize to everyone on Facebook who can't get involved in this. But I can see down there lots of you commenting straight away, man. Honestly, if you saw how engaged this is, it's incredible. Let me just pull some of these up. Premier League, Prem. Champions League, says Sammy. Champions League, Premier League. There's lots. Christopher Fox sending a super chat. What are you saying, sir? You could also bring out a Victor Iceman Lindelof t-shirt. Oh, that's a good one. Iceman, a little bit of Top Gun. I watched a new Top Gun the other week. Really impressed. Tom Cruise, man. He's got a certain type of film. You know exactly what it's going to be, but does it extremely well. I can't wait for the new Mission Impossible. I'm definitely going to watch that. It's going to be great. But this man, I agree with Gary Neville. I don't know whether Manchester United would be in the Champions League if we didn't sign Casemiro. Casemiro, Martinez. Isn't it amazing what can happen when you get your transfers right? That's been... Look, my video at lunchtime today is going to go through the list of reasons why I think Ten Hag has had such a successful first season. And pretty much at the top of my list is we had a successful summer. Because everything that we've done on the pitch has been pretty much built around the new players that we brought in. Apart from maybe Marcus Rashford's incredible scene, 30 goals he scored now. We'll speak about Rashford a little bit later. Shaw's improved form. Others have certainly been coached better and improved. But Casemiro, Martinez, Eriksen, Anthony to a certain degree. Malacia has been there. He's played some good games. But getting the transfers right is so crucial to improving on where you were the season before, which is why we got to nail this summer. Spence, Champions League night back at the theatre. Bloody happy days. Cheers, everyone. Up the Reds. Up the Reds indeed, man. Thanks for that, Spence. Legend. There's another super chat down here. Let me read this one out. Nathan, you're saying, I have to pop off. Work calls. Big up yourselves. Community is a reflection of you and your hard work. Nathan, man, you gifting 50 is such a generous thing. I'm going to do a spot. I'll do a spot giveaway today as well. I think we're nearly at 500 likes already. We're going to be doing the giveaway announcement at 500, and I'll just choose somebody. I'll do like I'll choose a question later in the show, and I'll give away another Stan Chow poster. Why not? Big up to you. You're making me feel just as generous. Ashley, I think you gifted 5. I've lost count. This community is something else, man. I know some people, it really is the best community out there. It really is incredible. That's for Spence and Ashley. And Goni, you're saying new owners are a big necessity. I'll be speaking about that a little bit later in the show. Let me look at this, right? I've been avoiding saying that Old Trafford is a fortress this season too early. But my word. Man United's home form this season. That goal that Felix scored was only the 9th goal that we've conceded all season in the league. We haven't lost there since the opening day of the season. We're unbeaten at home in our last 28 matches. Erik Ten Hag has turned Old Trafford into a fortress. He really, really has. It's absolutely incredible. Look at that. We've got 500 likes as well, though. I'm going to go back and speak about this, but let's get the giveaway announced. And this is a big one, man. This community, being as great as it is enabling these sorts of things because people reach out to me because the community is so good. Now, look, we gave away tickets to the League Cup final against Newcastle. We gave away tickets to the FA Cup semi-final against Brighton. But this one's the biggest so far, for sure. We are giving away a pair of tickets to the FA Cup final. The first all-Manchester FA Cup final, first all-Manchester Cup final, I think, at Wembley, United against City. It could be the game where Manchester United have the opportunity to stop City winning a treble. I don't want to think about it. I really don't. It's a huge game. A huge game. And we got opportunity to win a pair of cup final tickets. Now, I apologize to everyone around the world. This is only open to UK and Ireland residents. If you're in Ireland, that's not a problem. It's not my terms and conditions, all right? But this is a hell of a prize. It really, really is. There's no flights involved in this, Carl, unfortunately. Maybe that can be how we elevate and get the competitions even better next year. But this is a pure and utter giveaway. All you've got to do is click that link. I'm going to put it down in the description one more time. I'm going to go through there. There's a form to fill out. Put your name in, add your email, tick a box, job done. And I'm going to choose the winner on Tuesday morning. All right. Incredible giveaway that is. Corey, you're saying we don't want the FA Cup. We need the FA Cup. We don't need the FA Cup, but my word. Winning or losing on next Saturday doesn't define whether this is a successful season or not. That's already been achieved by securing top 4 yesterday, but my word. Imagine what it would be if we did win that. Oh, jeez. Look at this. This is what... And this kind of goes on to the conversation here about resting players, right? Man United now are 1 win short of our most home wins in a single season ever. Now, I imagine we've probably played the most games that we have. Well, certainly up there with the most we've ever played in a season. But this is probably why I'm laughing about it, but I'm semi not laughing about it. Ten Hag was asked about the game against Fulham. He's saying, look, we can get a home record here, baby. In our history, we can get that by beating Fulham on Sunday. Now, I think Ten Hag will be making some changes. I don't imagine it will be as sweeping as probably a lot of us would want. I'm going to run through my starting 11 prediction in tomorrow morning's video. Today, I'm going to focus on Ten Hag and the incredible season that we've had. But what do you expect in that game against Fulham? Right? Well, there's still quite a few things I want to talk about from the game itself, but just running through Ten Hag saying there, look, we one win shy of a record. That's what I'm looking at. V33, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for super chat. He's saying Iceman looks sick. Good driving into Chelsea's half last night. Pity had to go through a line of rubbish managers who misused him and his partner Maguire. It was just more the fact that we had signed Maguire for 80 mil. So Maguire was always going to be tried until, you know, something gave. And that what gave was Erik Ten Hag coming in and going, nah, this isn't right for us. Move on. Lindelof was always a good... I mean, was it Lindelof and Bailly? Because Mourinho signed... I think Mourinho signed Lindelof. I think Mourinho signed Bailly as well. It was a ball-playing centre-back when we signed him. I was excited for it. But he's looking absolutely at his best now. And I genuinely feared for our season unravelling when Martinez went off with that metatarsal injury and when Varane was ruled out for 3-4 weeks. I really, really worried. So all credit to both Varane and Lindelof for being able to just being very, very good. I think Varane has sort of kind of gone under the radar all season long. When he's been fit, he's looked far more like the Real Madrid Varane that we thought we were going to be signing. I do think that we need another centre-back. I'm just going to call him Kim. I think Kim would be a very good choice. It's not to say that I think Varane should go out the starting 11 immediately, but then you've got 2 players. You need 2. Every top-class elite team that wants to compete from the Premier League and the Champions League needs 2 class players in each position to be able to sustain a level of quality that doesn't like dip and change dramatically between games. So Varane and Kim on the right, Martinez and Lindelof on the left. That's 4 great centre-backs that I would have confidence in next season. And even if you chopped and changed and you went for Lindelof and Kim or Varane and Martinez or Kim and Martinez or Lindelof and Varane, I think they do it all together, and I think they'd be very good. Uru saying Salah apologized. Did you see this? Let me pull this up, right? I had to laugh at this, and I'll explain why. Let me pull this bad boy up. I feel like I want to play really set. That's a big reason why I'm looking forward to the new software, by the way, because I can bring a soundboard in. I can't do a soundboard at this point in time. I would really love to play some really sad music right now. Some really sad music. Salah must have had that tweet in the drafts for like weeks. Mate, he's genuinely fuming. He is fuming. Enjoy the Europa League, my friend. Boop, boop. What an incredible, dominant, incredible, best ever team that was from Liverpool. That won 1 Premier League in front of no fans during COVID and 1 Champions League. Well done, lads. Well done, lads. Best ever. The best ever. The bet. No, you're not. You bang average bastards. Play the Europa League anthem. Ooh, whatever it is. It's nice to have positivity, isn't it? It's not relief, because I felt that we were going to win that yesterday. I felt like we were going to get top 4. Even after we lost against Brighton and West Ham, I still looked at it and said, it's still well within our hands. It's completely in our hands because of our home form. That's probably, I would say, the cornerstone of our season has been Man United at Old Trafford. I don't know how. Ten Hag's got to try and figure out, and I'm presuming it's personnel, it's quality, it's temperament, it's old wounds, it's quite a lot of things for how crap we are away from home in hostile environments. The players sort of like wilter, like spinach in a pan. Wilt. Probably wilt rather than wilter. I think wilter. Yeah, anyway, you get the point I'm trying to make. This has been the cornerstone of our season. It's been how good we have been at home, but we've got to massively improve. Alex is saying, Sam, Erik ten Hag has exceeded your expectations as well. Did you predict 5th? If I can remember correctly, I predicted 5th place before we signed Casemiro and Anthony. I think that's when I released that video. And I said, look, of course it can change. But even then, I still felt 5th was a kind of a realistic expectation. Nobody could have possibly predicted the drop-off from Liverpool. Nobody could possibly have predicted that Chelsea would do what they did this season. So, yeah, I personally I feel I think he's exceeded my expectations a little bit. V33, you're saying Kim, Kane, Declan, Rabiot, and Thuram. Summer is done. 3 signings, 2 on a free. I mean, that would be a very good summer. That really would be a very good summer. What are you saying down here? Sam, why do you think our away form has been horrendous, says Cameron? As I said, man, I think it really is. It's not just one issue. I think it's old wounds. Like next year when United go to Anfield, they're going to be like, shit me. We lost 7-0 and 4-0 here the last 2 times. Was it 4-0? I think it was 4-0. They're going to be wounded, and they're going to approach the game differently because of that. And they're going to be crapping themselves for the first 20 minutes. When we go to the Etihad next season, these players are going to go, got pumped here 6-3 last year. And it's part of their mind is going to be thinking that. Look, one player who definitely has had a fantastic season is Marcus Rashford, coming off the bench for Anthony. I hope Anthony's fit. I'll speak about Anthony a little bit. I'll focus on Rashford now. 30 goals, 3-0 in all competitions for Marcus Rashford this season. And I'll be honest, his form in the last 6-7 games, maybe, not been great. Injuries, form, 30 goals at first since Van Persie, says Dudley Keith. If that's true, mate, all credit to Marcus Rashford. And remember, he's done that from the left wing for the majority of the season. Obviously, there's some games where he has been playing up front. But 30 goals as a left winger. Imagine he can keep that level up and we bring in someone like Harry Kane And Anthony improves his final product. Incredible. Incredible season from him. Definitely the most improved, which is a little bit harsh on Shaw, because Shaw's been fantastic. But no, there's no way you can look past Rashford for the most improved player this season. That's down to good coaching. I think Benny McCarthy's really helped him. I think Ten Hag's really helped him. But Rashford getting 30 goals, bringing Harry Kane, or Victor Ross, whoever it's going to be, strikes me as Harry Kane really is the prime target for us now. Chetan, you enjoyed the intro into the the match reaction yesterday. So did I. I was after I uploaded it, I was like, oh, that's gonna get blocked because of the Champions League anthem. So I was worried, but it didn't. So come on, that's a victory. Wan-Bissaka most improved certainly since December. But remember, prior to December, Wan-Bissaka was Wan-Bissaka. Whereas Rashford's been doing this all season long. Alex, you're saying, look, Sam, we've got to talk about Sancho on the right wing. Look what my next talking point was. Sancho yesterday went on the right wing when Anthony went down injured. I'll speak about Anthony in a little bit. Remember when we signed Jadon Sancho, we all said our right wing is finally sorted. Finally, we're not going to see Rashford play on the right wing. Brilliant. Rashford on the left. Sancho on the right. At that point, Martial up front. Brilliant. Sancho looked good on that right wing yesterday. I thought, has he been wanting to play on the right wing and he's trying to learn how to play on the left? I don't really know. But much, much better. If Anthony is injured, right? You type it in the comments now. If Anthony is injured, who do you think starts in the FA Cup final against City on that right wing? Ross, I'm not saying that I'm amazed that he was good in the right wing. I'm not saying that at all, because we all thought the thing that amazed us more was when he ended up playing more on the left at Manchester United. We signed Sancho to play on the right. How is he possibly playing on the left and then Rashford's on the right? Who do you think is going to be playing on the right wing? Let me see what you're saying in the comments. Ryden, you're saying Sancho. Emuza, you're saying lots and lots and lots of you are saying Sancho. And I actually I'll be honest, I think I disagree with the overwhelming majority of you. And I think I agree with Jake from the pod last night. I think we could be seeing a bit of Bruno out there. I'll run through my City 11 once we know. Because look, Anthony went down. It didn't look that bad yesterday. I don't know whether I missed something. You can let me know in the comments. It didn't look that bad. It looked pretty innocuous. He might have just got, maybe he got some studs on the shin. I don't know. It didn't look like there was any sort of like foot planted, massive force. But he went down in serious pain. He stayed down. He tried to get up. He sat back down and put his head in his hands. It didn't look good. So imagine that's Anthony out for Sunday. I'll be honest, even if Anthony wasn't out for Sunday, I would absolutely be starting Pellistri because he's just sat there patiently all season long and he does look like a very good player, man. Lots of you are saying it was his ankle, scissor chop. He was caught with his ankle. Yeah, I didn't see too much there. But if Anthony's out for the final, there's a question to be had. And if I'm looking at how Manchester look, I know that Sancho looked very, very exciting on that right wing. And maybe we'll see him start that. I would rather start Pellistri. Against City in the final, remember what we did against City at home in the league when we beat them? There was one particular thing. Type it in the comments. There was one particular tactical switch that Ten Hag did that really worked against City. What was it? Type it in the comments. First person to get it right wins a prize. There you go. I knew I was going to do a giveaway. Boom. I'm going to see the first person who says what I've got in my head. Technically, I could give it to you. I'm being a little bit harsh here, I think. I don't know. Is it? Sorry, I'm going to give it to you because it was Fred. P.S. You've won it today. Make sure you reach out to. I'll leave the email of Dan in the comments. Right. Drop Dan an email saying that you won it today, and he'll sort that for you. Fred man marking Kevin De Bruyne was the big switch that worked against City at Old Trafford. Was that it worked perfectly. So if Manchester United, so we could well see Fred play there in the number 10 role, Bruno out on the right wing, and then you've got a front three that is working relentlessly and kind of has to work relentlessly. I fear for what happens if Eriksen's playing in that midfield against City. I really do. Just because of energy. United are going to have to really pull everything out in that final. But I could see Bruno playing on that right wing and Fred playing in the number 10 role to mirror what happened at Old Trafford, because it worked at Old Trafford, right? It really did. And it might be like, oh, I can't believe he's starting Fred. Yeah, it's because it worked. Yesterday, I'm looking forward, hopefully, to seeing this lad get a start tomorrow. Judging by what Erik Ten Hag said here, right? Well, let me pull this up again. Judging by what Erik Ten Hag said here, we're probably going to see quite a strong team on Sunday. I don't imagine it will be sweeping, like 9 players being changed, but there should be some changes. And in my opinion, that's the wrong thing. We'll speak about that. We'll speak about that next. I would like to see Kobbie Mainoo get a start. Has he started in the Premier League for us? I know he started. Was it Europa League he started? I don't think he's made a full Premier League debut for Manchester United. Not sure. But at Old Trafford, in front of the fans, with top 4 secured, that's the opportunity to really give it to him. Lots of you mentioning Iqbal down there in the comments. I think we can just safely assume at this point that Ten Hag sees more of a first-team prospect in Kobbie Mainoo right now than he does in Zidane Iqbal. What I would like to see against Fulham is Casemiro alongside Mainoo on the pitch, starting for Manchester United. Because what better player to learn from? It's not just about chucking loads of youth in, Mainoo playing with Iqbal, because then it's just like 2 kids playing alongside each other. How do you learn how to play in the Premier League like that? No, you play alongside Casemiro and you learn from him. That's what I would like to see. Let's find out. I know he came on. PS was saying he came on against Leicester. I don't think he started a game in the Premier League. That's what I would like to see. But yeah, I don't think Ten Hag will play a full second 11 as much as we would like him to. But I think you know what I've been saying all season long, right? About we can talk through how exciting the top 4 is, the League Cup, the FA Cup final, but all of it pales in comparison to the importance of the takeover. Now, this week we've seen reports suggesting that something is going to happen this weekend. And we've had to take it with a pinch of salt, because last week from ESPN, we heard they're going to delay it until the end of the season, until after the FA Cup final. Then a few days later, Independent and Miguel Delaney are saying, no, there might be a decision by Friday. And everyone's still guessing. We're just sitting here waiting in hope that we're going to get a preferred bidder. Now, once that happens, the debate will start up once again as to who the best owner of Manchester United is. But at that point, there will be a preferred bidder. So that debate won't exist anymore. Instead, the conversation will switch to real scrutinization of whoever that preferred bidder is. So whether it's the Qataris that get put through as a preferred bidder, or whether it's Jim Ratcliffe and Ineos get put through as a preferred bidder, that's when we as a community, I've got so many ideas of videos and things that need to be asked and things that need to be said and researched. But we need a decision before we can do that. Carl, mate, you're saying this right. I guarantee I'm going to a beer festival tomorrow in the afternoon. I've been slogging it all week, and I'm like, hey, cool. I can go and meet a mate. It's a bit of sunshine. Looking forward to it. I guarantee you, 4 p.m. tomorrow, when I've had like a few beers and I can't drive, there's going to be a damn announcement to it. I mean, I want it to happen. But come on, let me enjoy the sun a little bit. I guarantee it's going to happen then. Guarantee you. So you're saying, Sam, today is Friday? It is Friday today, which of course means that the map is coming up next. But I want a decision. Type it in now. When do you... Oh, shit. I'm not sure I can't be bothered anymore. I'm not sure you can be bothered to talk about, when do you think it will happen? I don't know. I don't care. I do care. but I don't want to give too much more time to it until it happens. That's basically the way I feel. I don't want to give too much more airtime to it until we can speak about it actually being done. Now, something that has been announced today is, as I said, we're doing a giveaway for a pair of FA Cup final tickets. That's easily the best giveaway we've done so far. So this season, we've given away a pair of tickets to Wembley to 2 cup finals. And you as a community are helping make this happen. So make sure you do smash a like. And that's why I keep saying smash a like. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, because the bigger we make this community, the bigger these prizes are going to keep getting. Remember that we're also doing this at the same time. We've got the £500 raffle, £1 per ticket. Going to be choosing the winner next week. And someone's going to get that. And then we're going to announce the giveaway for next month. And it's a cracker as well. But for right now, the FA Cup. Right. Let's move on to the most important part of the show, because it is Friday, right? This is map day. If you're new, you haven't seen this, this is a map here with 440 different points. A point, you can see every single marker on that map is somebody from the community who's tuned in, and they've been added onto the map. So much of the world has been covered. There's still much more. So 3 of you, type in what country you're watching from and the city in your country, and I'll add 3 of you onto the map today. All right, and then we can wrap it up here for today. What a show, man! Nathan, Alex, everybody else, Siam, is it Siam as well? So many of you gifted, but Alex and Nathan gifting 50. It's a different level, man. Thank you so much, legends. Let's get 3 of you on the map now. Let's see where we're watching from. We've got Toby watching from Halstavik in Sweden. Did I get it right? I'm taking that. I reckon that's right. Well, it's close enough. Halstavik in Stockholm. On you go. Welcome aboard. New Zealand's hidden. Sorry, New Zealand. You're down there. The world's too big. Have a go at the world. But New Zealand is there. Look at that. We've even got a couple in Fiji. Anybody watching from Madagascar? No? I need to get some Madagascar on here. Let me see. Let me add a couple more down here. We've got Nima watching from Tehran in Iran. How you doing, man? I'd love to visit all around that area. Iran, Syria. I would. I think it'd be incredible I think it'd be incredible. Lebanon too. Let's have a look. We've got Kinley watching in Bhutan. I'm not sure Bhutan's on the map yet. In Thimphu? Get one more on. It's Friday. It's vibey. Why not? Save the Jungle watching from Vancouver in Canada. I was supposed to go to I was supposed to do a big old trip up to Canada before, and then you know, COVID happened, and that ruined it for everyone. Buggers. So it didn't actually go. Legends. Let's wrap that one up there. There's a super chat. I don't want to miss that. Kinley, I got you onto the map, sir. But thank you very much for super chat. What a stream. Hey, look, let's bring this up one more time. Man United. Back in the Champions League where we belong. That was the goal for this season, and we can now look forward to next season with this in mind, with the players in mind. Next season, if we can get the striker we need, the world-class central midfielder, in my opinion, the centre-back, and then whatever other signings we can get, and we get new owners, the future looking very, very exciting. Honestly, one of my favourite streams I've had in a long time. The generosity from Alex, from Nathan, from every single member of this community is incredible. You're helping make these giveaways happen. A pair of FA Cup final tickets. The draw is happening all weekend. And I'm going to be leaving it running until the end of Monday and then announce the winner on Tuesday. Remember, we've got the raffle draw as well. Big up to PS, who's won the spot prize giveaway. Legends. I'll be here with my video at lunchtime today. I'll be here with my video tomorrow morning too. And then we've got the Fulham game on Sunday. And the season is done. Top 4, tick. League Cup, tick. FA Cup, pending.